Well, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I was a cheerleader in high school. I was an occasional smoker. Everybody else did it. I thought, why not try it? I never dreamed of being different, talking different. I started smoking when I was after I graduated from high school, but I'm sure some of you have done this too. I snuck it just a little bit so nobody would know, but I was a cheerleader in high school, and I don't know about you cheerleaders, but my coach was very strict, and we had, back in my day, what was called smoke hall, and if you smoked, you had to smoke in that particular area. Well, I wasn't allowed to even be seen there because I was a cheerleader. But on my rendezvous with my friends on the weekends and stuff, they all smoked, so I thought, I can't just be the only one that doesn't smoke. So I would try it, and first few times I coughed it up and thought, this isn't for me. But then, I kept trying it on occasions. Being an occasional smoker, you may not realize it, but I began to have cravings. I would get irritable, and a cigarette would calm me, or I would have a bad cough, but I didn't realize it that I was addicted, and it happened like overnight. For me, it did anyway, and that's just some of the short-term effects that tobacco has on people. That's my experience anyway. But to tell you a little bit about how I got this fabulous voice that I have, I'm a 7-time cancer survivor, but 2 of which I could have avoided had I not picked up that first cigarette. I started out in the year 2001. I had a spot on the inside of my mouth. I didn't know what it was, so I went to the dentist and he biopsied it, and sure enough, it was cancer. So I underwent 33 treatments of radiation, and I thought they got it all. Well, they did get that particular spot, but little did I know, cancer can creep up on you again and again and again, which it did in my case. That was in June of 2001. In August of 2001, my mother passed away. In December of 2001, I had a very sore throat since before my mother died even. And I thought, well, I'm just smoking too much. So that didn't stop me though, buddy. I just kept on going. Stronger than ever. I was up to 2 packs a day. To make a long story short, I had a very sore throat. And I went to the doctor, and they biopsied my vocal cords. And he said, Miss Hall, you have a tumor on your larynx. Well, what does this mean? Well, I didn't know what it meant. We have to take your voice box out. So I still didn't know what that meant. Until I had a lady who had a hole in her throat come and visit me at my home. She showed me what I was gonna look like after they took my voice box away. Well, I went through the surgery. I smoked right up to the day I had the surgery. That morning, I had a cigarette before I went in for surgery. The doctor wheeled me into the operating room and he said, Terry, Miss Hall, they always treat you with dignity when they're getting ready to cut you open, you know that? But you guys are supposed to laugh. But anyway, he told me that I would smoke my last cigarette. And they wheeled me into the operating room. And thus, they took my voice away. But you know what? I'm here today, and I'm speaking out. I'm speaking out to you, reaching out to you.